everyone, so I wanted to do a video on my hospital binder. So this binder I got from Staples. I believe it's the Flex binder or something like that. And this part's clear, and I just inserted this cover just to make it look pretty. I didn't label it because I'll probably use this binder for something else afterwards, possibly to keep all the baby's information in. So this I made just for my reference. It has all the information about the hospital I'll be delivering at, a birth plan in case I'm not delivering at that specific hospital, any contacts, like if I'm not conscious, there's contacts to call, or people I want to talk to after I've had the baby, so I have all their numbers there. Medical history, and then I also have top here a tab for labor, so when I'm going into labor it's quick reference material. And I have a spot for all the car seat information, a spot for notes, and a tab there for the baby, which is just some empty tabs which I can put his information in there. So you'll see these little pink things. I just blocked off things with phone numbers and addresses that I am keeping private, of course. It's just a sticker I put on here. So this is just a printout the hospital gave me when I went in to register, and it has their front desk, like the maternity wards desk, phone number and information, so I can call them if I'm going into labor. I can call them anytime and ask questions. So that's their triage. So I have that right in the front, like, window slot, so that's easy to access. And then here, so it was just a printout from online. So it says it's time to have your baby. The best place for a woman to be in early labor is at home. Knowing when to come in the hospital is never easy. So they're basically saying they're going to help you decide when to go to the hospital, as you don't want to go there too early. Call them first, and it's always just best to go to the hospital to get checked, you know, if you're not sure if your water broke, or you're not sure about the contractions, how close or how far they are, anything like that. So they're available, the nurses are available 24 hours a day to help you out. So I just have some information here, and it says reference a book that they gave you as well when I registered. It's like a really thick book, and it has all information about babies and delivering, so I have that to look into as well. And then over here I have, just quickly, you know, I'll grab this binder when I'm going into labor, and then there's a reference of like the essentials you need for going to the hospital. I do have a what's in my hospital bag video, so what's in my baby's bag, what's in my bag, so I have those videos, but these are just, it's just a checklist to go through quickly to make sure I have everything. And I also have a list on my phone of things to grab before going to the hospital, like chargers and things like that. So here I have like the hospital, the picture, the address, the phone number, the location, and the hours that the maternity ward's open. And then it goes into detail what to do when you are in labor, and it's after hours, so going through the emergency department straight to the maternity ward. So it has information like that, the admitting process, parking rates, the rooms. So at my hospital, I'm fortunate that there are single rooms with private bathrooms. And it says tubs and showers available. You and your baby will stay in the same room you had your baby in until you are discharged home. So you deliver and you recover in the same room. Of course, they clean it up and everything after you've had the baby. Just goes into like TV and phones, photos, videos, food services, vending machines, Starbucks, and then yeah, just visiting hours and like gift shop information, waiting rooms, and length of stay. So I have all the hospital information there. Then over here, so this is my labor tab. So when I'm going to labor, this is just nice to reference. You know, it says first things first, you want to time your contractions. So I just got an app for it. I just searched labor and I think it's called iBirth or something like that. So I just have an easy contraction timer app that I'll use. And then ways to help you stay comfortable. So it's key during labor to be as relaxed as possible, as that will speed things along. When you're tense and stressed, you may slow down the labor. So it's good to keep relaxed, and these are just little reminders. And then, so when should I come to the hospital to deliver? Again, this is printout, so it just has some links. And then seek medical attention immediately if, you know, like your water breaks or there's pain, like too much pain or things like that. And then I have, I was watching a video about 10 ways to naturally induce labor, and I took some notes, and I found some ideas off Pinterest as well. So I just want it to be very serene and kind of like chill out. And these are just things, again, to remind me what to do. Or, you know, if I'm trying to induce labor, like it's going for a long time that I've been having contractions, I just have some ideas and things I can do leading up to labor. So I am 37 weeks, so I've started drinking raspberry leaf tea, which strengthens the uterus. And there's just, you know, some things may not work, like eating spicy foods, walking, stairs. I'm gonna try it all though. Bouncing on a birth ball. Yeah, just, you know, have sex, it says. Like, these are just all notes from the video I was watching. So, yeah. Labor and pushing. Again, these are just all my little notes that I'm going through. And then over here, I have my birth plan. So I have 2 copies. So one to give to the nurses and one to keep for myself. Or, you know, if it gets lost, I have another copy, things like that. So I understand, like, people say, you know, there's no point in writing a birth plan. And I understand that. But for me, of course, the end result is always a healthy mother, healthy baby. That's the main goal, and I'll do anything to get there. But there are some specific wishes I have that I don't, like, it's a very intimate process, and I don't want to be walked over. So there's things that I've outlined here that are specific that I do want to let them know at the hospital. So I have my name up here. The only people allowed in the room during labor and delivery. The amenities I'd like. So I'd like to play some music, have a calming, relaxing environment. These are just notes for myself and notes for the nurses as well. Then I have labor. So once admitted, I would like I wanted partner to stay with me if he wanted. I didn't want any medical students. No food restrictions. I want to use the shower. I want to be upright as much as possible. A lot of these things the hospitals already, I guess, go by. But I just wanted to reiterate it and make it clear. And just to stay hydrated via water rather than hooked up to an IV, as I really want to be mobile and upright. And then, yeah, so a lot of these are just basic notes that may already happen, I guess. Birthing positions I'd like, pain relief, so I actually don't want the epidural, but if it does happen, I don't want it too late or too early. And then like different like just options. Like I plan to deliver naturally, but I mean I'll see what their options are once I'm there. It just depends how the birth goes. Notes on vaginal birth, and then notes on cesarean birth, who I'd like with me there, and circumcision notes, postpartum. So after delivery, I want the baby with me for at least an hour, like right away, skin to skin, and to breastfeed. I don't want the baby just whisked away right away. I made notes that, you know, I want vegan meals, as I don't like dairy, or I don't eat any animal products. So, and just that the baby will be with me or my partner at all times. So there's just another copy of my birth plan. Then I have family contact information. So my mom, my dad, my partner, his family information, cousins, aunts, uncles, neighbors, so things like that. It's more of a reference for me, but again, if I'm unconscious, so I just wanted to make a note that this information is basically for me, you know, to contact the family and friends that I need to, or it's for, like, just in general, if I'm not conscious, to make these calls, or the nurses need to contact family or friends, then I have the information here. So that's my contact section. And then here I have personal information. So I have driver's license, birth certificate, and healthcare card. So I just have a copy of everything here. Just in case if I need the number or anything like that, I do have it here. Then I got this from online. I just Googled personal medical history form, and I went through a lot to try and find one, but it basically has your name, and like it goes through all the information, like your blood type and things like that. So I've just covered everything up, and I even put at the bottom my prescription for my contacts. Anything in the, like anything on my mom's side or dad's side. So they have everything here, if need be, as I have transferred provinces a lot, so I do have my medical history here, if needed. And I've also have, oh, and it also has my doctor's information on it, past OBGYNs, past family doctors, things like that. I also got my prenatal records from the OBGYN, and then I put my due date on there as well, so it's just a thick stack of blood tests and all that stuff. Then here I have a tab for the car seat. Sorry, there's my belly. So I just have like the information, like the manufacturer and the weight limit, expiry date, height limit, things like that. And then I just keep the manual in here as well. So if they have any questions about our car seat at the hospital, I have that here. And then this came with the welcome package for delivering. So it's just a book about your hospital stay. So I just have that in here. And I can also throw some notes in here if they give me anything. So this is my notes tab, and there's some pages in here to write in. And there's just some phone numbers on the back as well. Then here I have baby information. So I put first days home. And this is just information again from the hospital website. And it just goes through with you some care for the baby, establishing breastfeeding, when to seek help, and just notes and things like that. So I'll try and zoom in, how to take care of yourself and the baby. And then I just have some empty sleeves I can put in notes, or if they give me any information. I also have a notebook in my hospital bag that I can write in, but I have some extra slots here. I can put any baby documents in here, like a copy of his birth certificate. Things like that will all go into these sleeves. Like I said, I think afterwards I'm just going to keep this as the baby's medical information binder. So I'll just go over the tabs again. So I have a quick reference for labor, quick reference for the hospital I'm delivering at and their phone number, a tab about the hospital and all their information, a birth plan, contacts, medical history, the car seat information, and a tab for notes, and then baby documents, and first days at home tab. So I have everything there, everything I needed, and that is my hospital binder. So these are, I just wanted to make a note, it is my personal ideas and opinions. So please be respectful of that. You know, some people may have a different idea of how they want to deliver or what they choose. But this is the plan for me and my baby, as having a baby is a very intimate experience and it's very individual to oneself. So please give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe as well. Check out my other videos, and I hope this was helpful for you. Alright, bye guys.